still the ride on Christmas Eve 2024. And as I'm approaching a railroad crossing, just a little reminder, when you're crossing a railroad, get those rear ends up. Believe me, it'll save your back and it'll save your spine. All right, welcome aboard again. After visiting Pleasure Island, I wanted to ride around a little more, but I did realize something too. It is right after 12:30 p.m. Texas time, and I was getting hungry. So, I decided to go ahead and venture on West Port Arthur Road to go to one of my favorite restaurants for a quick bite. More on that when we get there. now that we're on FM 365 East heading towards Port Neches, I will officially tell you that my eatery of choice today will be the Sonic Drive-In. I've gone to Sonic many times, and the service has been consistent, and the food quality has been consistent too. And that got me thinking, what's the history on Sonic? Well, here are some answers. The following is from an article run by the Oklahoma Historical Society at okhistory.org. Sonic Drive-In, a history. Troy Smith grew up in rural Oklahoma during the Great Depression and worked many jobs early in life, such as delivering milk, working in an oil field, and working as a mechanic. However, he always was searching for the next opportunity to advance in the world. In 1948, Troy and his wife Dolly moved to Shawnee, Oklahoma, where he opened the Cottage Cafe, his first restaurant. After managing several other restaurants, Smith realized that the business with the largest profit was a small drive-in root beer stand that came with his restaurant, the Log House. By 1953, he had moved his focus to the drive-in, which was named Top Hat, and that business would become Sonic was born. Charlie Pape was an entrepreneur from Woodward, Oklahoma, who was interested in managing restaurants. When driving through Shawnee in 1956, he came across the Top Hat Drive-In and was impressed. He contacted Troy Smith, and the two men agreed to work together on growing the restaurant. After opening 3 more Top Hats, the men were not able to expand further because the name Top Hat was under copyright. As their slogan was, "Service at the speed of sound," Smith and Pape changed the drive-in's name to Sonic. Through the 1950s and 60s, the Sonic brand grew, with Troy Smith and Charlie Pape making deals with local businessmen who worked in the free market. That meant that the different communities where the restaurants were located could have a say on the pricing and food options based on what they like. By 1967, the year that Charlie Pape passed away, there were 41 Sonics in operation. Here are some fast facts about Sonic Drive-In. The current president of Sonic is Claudia San Pedro. There are over 3,600 Sonic restaurants in 44 different states. You can all find them all on the SonicDriveIn.com location page. Sonic holds an annual competition each year in Oklahoma City where car hops can show off their fanciest skating skills. Car hops compete for the chance to win custom skates, professional training opportunities, and cash prizes. Sonic gives away enough mints each year to reach the top of the Empire State Building and back to the ground 5,000 times. Troy Smith started the practice of giving mints to customers back when he started Top Hat, as a tradition to remind customers that they were, quote, worth a mint. Then versus now. In 1955, the price of a Top Hat cheeseburger was 45 cents. In 2019, the price of a cheeseburger at Sonic is around $3.89. In 1955, Top Hat's menu had 17 different items. In 2019, Sonic's menu features over 70 items, not including the thousands of drink combinations. In 1958, 8 people worked at the Stillwater Top Hat Drive-In. In 2019, Sonic employs over 4,650 restaurant employees. as we approach the end of this ride, I want to thank you for tagging along and for riding along on this beautiful sun-soaked day on Christmas Eve. Seriously, you cannot ask for better weather in Texas on Christmas Eve. Not a cloud in the sky, a perfect 66 degrees out, and minuscule traffic for minuscule problems. This was a really gorgeous day to ride. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the history on Sonic Drive-In. Y'all take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next ride. But in the meantime, enjoy the ride.